High school student Soo-jin was excited to start at her new school after moving to the quiet town of Gwangju. Soo-jin and her mother had fled the chaos of the big city for this peaceful town. On her first day, as she wandered the school halls, only one person caught her attention: Minho. Despite being the most noticeable student at school, Minho was different from the others. His pale skin, deep and captivating gaze increased the interest in him. While trying to meet her classmates, Soo-jin noticed that Minho constantly treated her with coldness and distance. This behavior piqued Soo-jin's curiosity even more. She wanted to understand why Minho acted this way. One day, she saw Minho walking alone after school and decided to secretly follow him. Minho walked toward the forest behind the school and suddenly disappeared. As Soo-jin tried to comprehend this mysterious situation, she discovered that Minho was actually a vampire. Minho had been living in this town for centuries, hiding from humans to sustain his existence. Despite learning this significant secret, Soo-jin felt more curious than scared. She wanted to know Minho and learn his secret. One day, Soo-jin and Minho crossed paths at school. Gathering her courage, Soo-jin told Minho she knew his secret. Minho was surprised by Soo-jin's boldness, but decided to talk to her instead of harming her. Over time, the bond between Soo-jin and Minho grew stronger. Minho shared with Soo-jin the difficulties and loneliness of being a vampire. Despite these challenges, Soo-jin did not lose interest in Minho and fell in love with him. One evening, Soo-jin and Minho met in the forest outside town after school. As the sun set, Minho turned to Soo-jin with a serious expression and said, "Soo-jin, you must fully understand what it means to be with me. This life is not easy. I don't want to put you in danger." Soo-jin looked into Minho's eyes and replied, "I understand, Minho, but I want to be with you. No matter what, I will be by your side." Minho was moved by Soo-jin's determination. During their time together, Minho began to teach Soo-jin the intricacies of vampire life. In this process, Soo-jin realized how lonely and vulnerable Minho was. As she got closer to Minho's inner world, her love and devotion for him grew. Their relationship caught the attention of Ji-won, another vampire living in the town. Ji-won wanted to attract Soo-jin to himself and destroy Minho. He believed Soo-jin's blood had a special power and wanted to seize it. One night, Ji-won broke into Soo-jin's house and kidnapped her. Soo-jin woke up in a dark cellar. Looking at her, Ji-won said, "I brought you here to see how much Minho values you. If you want to be with him, you must see his true face." Soo-jin, defying Ji-won, replied, "I know Minho and I trust him. No matter what, I will be by his side." When Minho learned that Soo-jin had been kidnapped, he gathered all his strength and set out to find Ji-won. A fierce battle ensued between the two vampires. Eventually, Minho defeated Ji-won and rescued Soo-jin. However, Minho was severely injured during the fight. Soo-jin made a great sacrifice by giving her blood to help Minho heal. This made Minho even more attached to Soo-jin. Despite all obstacles, Minho and Soo-jin decided to stay together. Their love attracted the attention of other people in the town and was eventually accepted. Soo-jin and Minho began to live a peaceful and happy life together. One day, a new family moved into the town. This family were vampire hunters and were aware of the vampire's existence. The increasing mysterious deaths in the town had caught their attention. Minho became more vigilant to protect Soo-jin. When the hunters noticed Minho's presence, they began to plan his destruction. One night, Soo-jin sneaked into Minho's house and told him about the approaching danger. Minho said, "Soo-jin, I must protect you from this danger. These hunters will do anything to destroy vampires like me." Soo-jin, with determination, replied, "Minho, I chose to be with you. No matter what, I will be by your side." Minho and Soo-jin started planning to escape from the hunters. Together, they took refuge in an old temple outside the town. However, the hunters had tracked them and cornered them in the temple. Minho began to fight the hunters to protect Soo-jin. During the fight, Minho faced the leader of the hunters. When the leader attacked Minho, Soo-jin sacrificed herself to save him. Seeing Soo-jin wounded, Minho gathered all his strength and defeated the hunters. However, Soo-jin was severely injured. Crying at Soo-jin's bedside, Minho said, "Soo-jin, I don't want to lose you. I will save you." Soo-jin, looking into Minho's eyes, whispered, "Minho, I love you. Every moment with you was the best of my life." Minho made a significant decision to save Soo-jin's life. He chose to use his vampire power to turn Soo-jin into a vampire. Minho looked at Soo-jin one last time and exchanged her blood with his own. Soo-jin's body trembled, and for a moment, everything stopped. Minho saw Soo-jin's eyes slowly open. Soo-jin was now a vampire. It would take time for her to adapt to her new life, but as long as Minho was by her side, she knew she could overcome anything. As Soo-jin adjusted to her new vampire life, Minho guided and supported her. Together, they tried to stay hidden in the town and live a normal life. However, the hunters' threat persisted. A new group of hunters arriving in town did everything they could to find Soo-jin and Minho. One night, while Soo-jin and Minho were sitting in a cave where they were hiding outside the town, Soo-jin took a deep breath and asked, "Minho, is there a future for us? Will we always live on the run?" Minho, holding Soo-jin's hand, replied, "Soo-jin, I can be with you anywhere, but I want to keep you safe. Maybe we need to go somewhere else." At that moment, there was movement at the cave entrance. The hunters had found their location. As Minho and Soo-jin tried to escape, the hunters surrounded them. The leader of the hunters approached Soo-jin and Minho and said, "It's time to get rid of you." Minho started fighting the hunters to protect Soo-jin. However, this time the hunters were more prepared and used powerful weapons to defeat them. As Soo-jin fought alongside Minho, she suddenly saw a light. This light revealed Minho's true power. Using all his strength, Minho neutralized the hunters and protected Soo-jin. Moved by Minho's sacrifice, Soo-jin felt deep love and gratitude. She once again realized how important it was to be with Minho. However, the hunters' threat continued, and they would not give up. Soo-jin and Minho decided to escape together and start anew in another town. On the road, Minho and Soo-jin expressed their love and commitment to each other once again. Minho said, "Soo-jin, I will do anything to protect you. You are the light of my life." Soo-jin, looking into Minho's eyes, replied, "Minho, I love you and will face any challenge with you. Together, we are strong." Finally, Minho and Soo-jin reached a new town and started a new life there. Together, they tried to erase the traces of their past and make a fresh start. However, this story did not end here. The love between Minho and Soo-jin made them even stronger, and together they overcame all obstacles.